So guys, this is the special video I talked about in my last video, but I am very disappointed because you haven't made the 10 subscribers by the time I am making this video. So please make it fast by sharing this video to your friends. If you subscribe, I'll try to improve quality of videos. Today I am going to rank Straw Hats. I think this will be the most interesting video in my channel till now. I will rank them in basis of 5 categories: speed, strength, durability, intelligence in battle, or you can call it as tactics in battle, and also I will consider their main factor, or I will mention it as X factor. Speed is very crucial in One Piece because if you doesn't have speed you would lose to heavy hitters like Whitebeard, and strength is major thing. Without it you are useless in One Piece. Third thing is durability. This is very crucial because when you take hits from Whitebeard you have to sustain. Fourth thing is intelligence. I mean intelligence in battle. It's very important to have tactics, and if you blindly attack your opponent, it is useless. And a X factor like Luffy's strong will is also very important. I will allot 10 points for each category. Means in total we will have 50 points, of which we will double it so we can get score out of 100. So without wasting time, let's start after my one and only intro. At 10th position we see Usopp, who I personally believe is the only person who can solo the entire One Piece verse. Jokes aside, he is the sniper of Straw Hats and the weakest member I consider, because he is weak in both offensive and defensive side compared to other members in Straw Hats. First we will see the 5 categories I mentioned in start. First is strength. I know, he lifted 5-ton hammer with ease. I thought Usopp was pretty strong, but later on we have known that it was 1 kg hammer. Okay, let's get back to the point. He both doesn't have physical strength or attacking strength like others in Straw Hats. So I will give him 4 for 10 points. I think this is fair enough for him. Second thing is speed. He is one of the best runner in One Piece when it's time for battle. But he is exceptionally fast. I will give him 6 for 10 points. Next thing comes durability. I think he also lacks in this category because after any battle, literally any battle, he gets beaten badly. So I will give him 6 for 10 points. Third is X Factor. He has a good X Factor, that is potential. I am saying this because his future enemies are strong like Van Ogre and Yasop. So I will give him 5 for 10 points in this round. Okay guys, let me say the score directly in this tactics round. I will give him 4 for 10 points. I know he's not dumb as Luffy, but I am talking about battle tactics. In battle tactics he is hell weak. He doesn't have any battle tactics like Luffy. So I will give him totally 25 for 50 points. In grand total it will be 50 for 100 points. I think he is hell weak compared to other Straw Hats. I hope he will get an extreme power up. If not, he will be the weakest Straw Hat forever. Guys, on 9th we have Nami. She is obviously stronger than Usopp in every way. Let's see why she is strong. First is strength. I will give her 8 for 10 points in this round. You are thinking why I gave her this high points in strength. This is not her physical strength. This is her weapon and Zeus strength. I said I will measure both physical and non-physical strength. So I measured her with her non-physical strength here. I hope you understood my point. Second is speed. She doesn't rely on speed as any characters in this list. So I will give her a decent points for speed, 4 for 10 points. Next is durability. This is the place where Nami gets weak because she is the weakest member in durability category in this list. So I will give her a decent 4 for 10 points in this round. Next is X Factor. We have a great X Factor for Nami, that is Zeus. In my opinion, Zeus will become permanent for Nami after Big Mom gets defeated. So I will give her a decent 8 for 10 points in this round. At last we have tactics of Nami. I will say it's average. Her normal intelligence is good, but her battle tactics are normal. So I will like to give her 6 for 10 points. I think it's fair. So in total we get 30 for 50 points, and in grand total we get 60 points for 100 points. I guess I gave a fair points for her. If not, comment below and say your opinion. Next, at 8th position we have Chopper. First we will discuss about his strength. His monster point is on different level than Nami and Usopp. I would like to give him 7 for 10 points in this round. He has high physical strength than Nami and Usopp. Second, we have speed. I think Chopper has good speed due to his transformation points, but I would say it's not the best, but it's average. I will give him 5 for 10 points in this category. Next is durability. He also has best durability due to his guard point and monster point. I will give him 7 for 10 points in this category also. X Factor, I will say in 2 words, monster point. So I would like to give 6 for 10 points in this category. Tactics in battle, I will say his tactics are pretty good because he uses his transformations correctly. So I will grant him 6 for 10 points. I hope you all agree. In total, I will give him 31 for 50 points. That means for 100 he will get 62 points. At 7th position we have Brook. Now let's directly talk about strength. I would like to give him 6 for 10 points in this category. As I said, I am talking about non-physical attacks also. So for his ice attacks, I will grant him a decent points. Second thing is speed. Let me say you one thing. He is the third fastest Straw Hat. His speed is magnificent. He can even walk on water. He is fast because of his hollow body. So I will like to grant him 9 for 10 points. Third thing is durability. He has some pretty good durability because he doesn't fall that easily. But I won't say it is the best, but it's above average. I will grant him 8 for 10 points in this round. Let's talk about his X Factor. I will say he have good X Factor but not the best. That is Devil Fruit Awakening. So I will grant him 6 for 10 points. Now tactics. Here also he is average person. He hasn't been the best in this category. I will grant him 6 for 10 points. So total we are getting 35 for 50 points. If we have done grand total, we will get 70 for 100 points, which is kinda above average. At 6th we have Robin. If this conversion was before the fight with Black Maria, I would have kept Brook above, but after the fight with Black Maria, she is very stronger than Brook. First I will say about her strength. I want to keep it 8 for 10 points. You will ask what feats she has shown, and I will reply because of the fight with Black Maria. There were small clues about Haki, so I think it's fair to give her 8 points. Next thing is speed. I think I have to give less score here because she haven't shown any speed related feats, so I will give her 5 for 10 points. Next is durability. Her durability is also above average because she have shown good durability in her recent fight against Black Maria. I will give her 6 for 10 points. Her X Factor is also very good because recently we are getting clues that she uses Haki. She also uses her Devil Fruit to clone herself and make a big hand. She has good control over her Devil Fruit, so I will grant 9 for 10 points. We have intelligence in battle. She is very excellent thinker in battle. She is calm and violent. She has created many attacks like making big palms, etc. etc. I will give her 8 for 10 points in this round. Then total score is 36 for 50 points. If we make it out of 100, we will get 72 for 100 points. I hope you liked my video till now. Let's continue our list. At 5th we have Franky, who is very relied on his physical strength and durability. I think he deserves being in top 5. Let's see why. First is strength. I have already mentioned his strength is very impressive. So I will give 8 for 10 points in this round. And at same time in durability also he gets same points. That is 8 for 10 points. But he lacks in speed due to his large body. So I will give him 5 for 10 points. Now let's talk about X Factor. I will say it's his cyber form, which is awesome and strong. I will give him 8 for 10 points in this round. Intelligence, he is kinda average, so I will give him 8 for 10 points in this round. I will grant him 37 for 50 points. For 100 he will get 74 points. Now let's see our 4th contestant, that is first son of the sea, Jinbei. Okay, before Jinbei fans get toxic, let me clear, Sanji is more powerful than Jinbei. I will say the reason why. First we will see the strength of the former warlord. He is very strong in terms of strength. He most likely rely on his strength, so I will give him 9 for 10 points. Next comes speed. Here where Jinbei gets weakened because of his heavy body, he can't move fastly. So I will give him 6 for 10 points. Next is durability. After Akainu making him donut, he is still alive, whereas Firefish died. This proves his durability. I will give him 8 for 10 points. Next thing is X Factor. He has a pretty good X Factor, like he is a fishman, so he have advantage in sea. Not only that, he is a former warlord of the sea, which proves his fame and power. So I will give him 9 for 10 points in this round. Next comes tactics. Here he gets good points because he is masterminded and he also has lots of information. I will grant him 9 for 10 points here also. So in total we are getting 41 for 50 points. If we make it out of 100, we will get 82 for 100 points, which is outstanding. Jinbei is also outstander because he is not in a trio. You know what I mean. Now we have reached top 3, so let's make it special. I will make it feel small because video have become longer than I expected. The top 3 members of Straw Hats are known as Monster Trio. They are the most famous Straw Hats and they are on different level in power compared to other Straw Hats. Now at number 3 we have the bloodline of Windsmoke. He is known as Blackleg and he only uses legs to fight, and he also doesn't hurt any human. He is also the left hand man of future Pirate King. He is none other than Blackleg Sanji. Now let's examine their power level clearly. First is strength. He has pretty good strength in Straw Hats. He can easily break an pacifista after time skip. His raid suit also gives him improvement in strength. I will give him 8 for 10 points. Next is speed. This is the reason why Jinbei loses to Sanji, because after getting raid suit, he is equal to Luffy gear for speed. I am only mentioning speed, don't get toxic. If you doesn't agree, comment below your reason. I will grant him a magnificent 10 for 10 points. I hope you agreed. Next is durability. He is also beast in durability. He doesn't have that durable feats, but in most of fights, he is durable. I want to grant him a good 8 for 10 points. Next is X Factor. I will say one thing, that is raid suit. It improves his speed very much. Have you remembered the shooting star kick? I have never forget that kick. His raid suit also makes him invisible, which is also an excellent thing. I will grant him 8 for 10 points in this round. Next is intelligence. He is very intelligent and he makes good tactics. I will give him 8 for 10 points. In total we are getting 42 for 50 points. If you make it for 100 points, you will get 84 for 100 points. He is really monster in power. Now we are going to see the power of future strongest swordsman. He never disobeys his captain. He is symbol of loyalty. He is one of the worst generation member who is not captain and still in top 5 among the worst generation. It's none other than Roronoa Zoro, vice captain and right hand man of future Pirate King. Now first is strength. Let me say one thing. He cut at Kaido. Although it's not a permanent scar, it shows how powerful he is. I will easily give him 9 for 10 points. He also cutted a castle into half. I mean Pika. He nearly defeated 3 worst generation members without any difficulty. He has also so many feats. If I mention all of his feats, video will become long, so let's get into next category. Next is speed. He is quite fast. I will give him 8 for 10 points. I know he haven't shown any feats related to speed, but he is fast. Next is durability. Here he is a monster because in Thriller Bark he took all of Luffy's pain with his own pain. I will give him 9 for 10 points. Next is X Factor. His X Factor is a Mayan Haki. He recently unlocked the Conqueror's Haki. Even he doesn't perfectly use it, he has good potential. His sword Emma is also very dangerous because it has damaged Kaido. I will easily give 10 for 10 points in this round. Next is tactics in battle. Here also he is very perfect because he learned how to cut steel in just one battle. He have been vice captain many times. So I will give him 9 for 10 points in this round. In total we are getting 45 for 50 points. If we make the score for 100, we got 90 points, which is awesome. At first position we have the captain of Straw Hats and future Pirate King. He is now known as 5th Emperor of the Sea, who can take down top commanders and now currently fighting against Emperor Kaido. He is none other than Straw Hat Luffy. I will give him 50 for 50 points in this list. First is strength. His gear 4 gives idea of his strength. He easily destroyed an warlord with his strength. It's even less to talk. There are so many things we can talk about his strength. I will give him 10 for 10 points in this round. Next is speed. His Gear 4 not only gives damage, it moves fast too. Not only Gear 4, he also have Gear 2 which is handy than Gear 4. His Gear 4 Snakeman even matches the speed of Katakuri, who can literally see into future. I want to grant him 10 for 10 points in this round also. Next is durability. He is very durable that he took nearly 80 to 100 hits from Katakuri and even won the battle. In Marineford, he was very durable that he fought 90% of Marineford without even knowing Haki. I will grant him 10 for 10 points in this round. Next is intelligence. He may be dumb, but his tactics are on different level. He invented gears. Have you even thought of gears? Well, first time watching One Piece. He got idea about gear for Snakeman in only one battle. He is so clever in battle tactics. So I will grant him 10 for 10 points in this round also. The final thing is X Factor. He is the man who is going to be king of the pirates. This reason is enough to give him 10 for 10 points in this round. He also took down 3 warlords and 1 top commander. He is also going to take down an emperor of the sea. So I will grant him 10 for 10 points in this round also. In total we are getting 50 for 50 points for Luffy, which makes 100 for 100 points. So here we got the list. First is Luffy, second is Zoro, third is Sanji, fourth is Jinbei, fifth is Frankie, sixth is Robin, seventh is Brook, eighth is Chopper, ninth is Nami and 10th is Usopp. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any queries, you can chat me on Instagram or you can also comment below. Guys, I think this may reach more people than my usual members. If not, at least share this video to your anime friends. After making a special video, oh no, I think you have seen. Yes, if you make 50 subscribers, I will make a special video on emperors. Once again, thank you all who watched this video till end. If you noticed, I have foreshadowed many upcoming videos like Oda do in One Piece. Only 0.1% members find it. See you all in next video. Sayonara.